Alright, welcome. It's day 6. You might be wondering if this episode's about cooking eggs. Why am I in the basement with this wood? Well, you ask good questions. And I will tell you the answer. So, I decided I needed to make something to hold this camera. By camera I mean phone. Maybe we should start at the beginning. I guess that is the beginning. I thought I'd live stream on my phone, but using another app, the sound didn't work that well. I know there's like a couple I could try. And you can't use the YouTube app until you have 10,000 subscribers, so I thought I would use this computer. Right here, it's borrowed. This is the borrowed laptop. But, in my webcam, ignore that. But the trouble is XSplit is frozen, and OBS isn't starting. Some DLL's missing, and can't solve getting past this initializing thing with XSplit. So I would switch to my phone, but this isn't live. So you have my word that I won't edit it. I figure since I don't really have much of an audience as far as live streams go, then I'm not that concerned. As time goes on, I don't know if this stuff will count, but since who's going to watch this anyway live, I'll just try to upload it right away and won't make any cuts or anything. I don't know if you can hear me okay either. It's sort of a bit of a test, really. So I want to make a little phone thing, and I just grabbed, this is like you can buy these online, the little spiders for your phone. They just got little wires in there, and there's like little stretchy things for your car, what have you. I just had one for my car, and then this is just a sliced, I don't know really, 2x4 or something. You can have just extra wood lying around, nothing special. And this is just like a 2x6. I just found them in the pile behind me over there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to grab a screw, I don't know, maybe one of these big long ones over here. You see? Because I have to get to your level. At least I remembered not to shoot this in vertical. And I'm just going to screw this into this. I have this on the front-facing camera, which I figure is less megapixels, but it seems like it's lighter for some reason. I'm going to have to look into that. Alright. Now, naturally, the trouble of building a camera stand for your phone is that where you're going to put your phone while you're building it. That is the question. So I'm just going to kind of stick it. I'm going to borrow this little spider, and I'm going to stick it maybe right here. Just sort of. There we go. That's good. You can see, right? Cool. Alright, let's borrow. Ooh, and we should get. Well, we're probably going to need a little. See this little bubble bath express thing? So this is where I keep all the rubber bands. So probably just going to grab one or two of these, because you never know when you could use these. I'm going to use them in case I want to secure the phone onto this piece of wood so it doesn't slip down. Alright, now time to go look for a screw. This part's supposed to be quick in the video. It's really all about cooking. Just something different instead of sitting on the computer trying to be a little more mobile, but it's not without its difficulties. Will this fit through here? Sort of. I want to make sure that this will get through here. Stay open. Through here. And then with enough of it into the top, which this one seems fine. So let's just use this. Screwdriver, drill bit. I'm just gonna stick it here, hold it with my hand. Perfection isn't that important. This is the most simple device I think someone could maybe build. I'll go ahead and start the screw in this one, shall we? Wonderful. Is this on the good side? Let's put it on. Oh, it doesn't really matter. What do we care? What do we care? Let's go ahead. Here we go. Go in, screw. I command you. Okay, I should have probably pre-drilled this. I don't really want to do that though. So instead, let's just steal another screw. It has a better tip on it. These are just extra screws from the project, so that one might have been for something else. This one seems nice and long, and a nice sharp grippy tip. Can you see? Where the heck's the camera? There we go. So let's try that. This should be 1, 2, 3. Is this going there? Cool. Alright. At this point, I don't know if it's through there yet. You let me know when it comes out the other end, will you? Definitely shouldn't just hold it and screw it. Let's do this. Oops, accidentally pressed reverse. Good. It's a little bit sticking out there. I'll just stick that on here. And let's make some action. This isn't obviously how you would screw something in, but I don't think I need to teach you how to screw things in, do I? It's not how to screw. Okay. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Cool. It's sort of in there. It's a little crooked, but whatever. I want to push it again. Just gonna make sure it's like flush with the piece of wood. That way. Why do I want to do that? I don't know. That way it doesn't wiggle. That's right, we don't want wiggling. Ugh, takes so much work. Okay. Whatever, that'll be fine. Voila. We have our beautiful phone stand, which is kind of tipsy, but that's okay. That's kind of good. I like that it's not even. That way if I want the phone to tilt up a little bit, I'll put it on this side. If I want it to tilt down, put it on that side. It definitely tips over though. It's definitely a problem. Wait a minute. Got a solution to that. Let's just turn this. Oh, doesn't tip over now, does it? No. Splendid. Cool beans. Okay. Now that we got that, oh geez, what is that about? No, we don't want to be that zoomed in. Cool, now that we got this piece of wood, let's go make some eggs. That took 8 minutes and 22 seconds. Yay. Alright, here we go. Come on, come on. The reason I'm looking like this instead of like this, or like this, because I don't want to give you a tour of the whole house. At least not yet. But here we are. We've made it to the kitchen. So we're going to cook some eggs. Why is it so dark in here? We're going to have to fix that. Lights. Cool. Maybe let's even turn on the lights under the stove. Good. Alright, I'm going to put you here on the downward facing side. By the way, here's our stand we made. Cool, right? Good, so I'm just going to fix you to that. And, what are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, still good, still good. I think this is going to fall off though. I mean, it may. It did. Hey, alright. You stay right there while I fix this. Bend this little spider thing on here. Put this here. Stick it inside. Alright, cool. There you go. It's shipped. I want a little higher. By a little higher, I mean son of a gun. By a little higher, I mean a lot higher. So let's put this way up here. Put these like this. All right. Cool. How's that? Oops. Let's zoom out. We don't need the whole oven, do we? No. Should stop dropping this board. Okay, this is the longest part. This is why you shouldn't live stream this. There we go. Does it look like a mess in the dining room? That's because it's getting done. It's getting done. Alright, let's go right there. Splendid. Let's put this. Oh no! Remember when I swore? Well, not on my life or anything, but remember when I said I was gonna not edit it? I accidentally pressed the button that turns it off. Oh, dear, dear, dear. So, just trust me that not a lot has happened. Pretty much just right away turned it back on. Okay, here we go. Is this set up? Set up enough. Son of a gun. And now I want to move the camera again. Okay. Ooh, look at this. What is that? Oh, that's a piece of chili they got in there. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get to cooking, shall we? Making some breakfast. It's not actually breakfast time, it's like 6 o'clock. But when I started this, it was closer. It was hours ago. I think, like, let's see, it's like, I checked. In Russia, when I started, it was breakfast. And then in Brisbane, it was breakfast. Now it's probably about 9 o'clock there, so maybe Central Australia or something. For those people, breakfast there. Let's see what we're gonna grab. We'll just take, oh man, we'll just grab some eggs. I got 4 right here. Oh man, I think I'm gonna drop one. Let me get out of your way. Cool beans, we'll just throw those right there. And so much going on. And let's see, this tomato. I think, I don't know, are these, can you see? Good. I have these eggs right here, but we'll, I don't know if we might, let's just take this Parmesan cheese, these avocados out. I think, what else? We don't need watermelon. These chives that I hid inside this asparagus to make it look like they were ready. And I think we could also probably grab like a pepper. Choose your color. I'm thinking, if you go for color, you could go for flavor. I'll just go yellow, because I got some of those already. Probably not going to use that, but all right, let's make some eggs. Why are you so there? I definitely want you to be tipped. Oh, forget about it. Forget this thing. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So, I shouldn't have promised not to edit this. I just want to cut all this out. All right, moving on. Let's go. These chives will cut, and this tomato I sort of cut already out the top. Why did I do that? Because last time I ate a tomato, the darn thing like almost killed me with like some kind of, I don't know, I was just choking on it. It was just like tough. Normally I don't do that. I just kind of eat the little brown belly button of it, the tomato belly button. Oh, and butter. We'll need to get some butter. As you can tell, I like cut a little bit of butter, put it in a skillet, but just grab some more. Any will do. Any will do. Oh, and maybe some. We could do ham. Oh, I don't like people use that like that. I try not to. And let's go with some just tortillas. Whatever you got. Didn't I open one of these already though? No. Why do we have so many? And why don't I have the open one? No, I know I opened one. Uh-oh. There it is. There it is. Cool. Ready? Whew, let's get to it. I just don't feel like it's live. Because it's not. Okay. Pretend it is. Cool. I'm gonna... Let's go ahead and start this up. Melting some butter. On lower... Wrong one. We'll keep it in the back, shall we? There we go. Get that going. For these... We'll get this successively large knife for cutting scallions, but probably will work well. Put these eggs back here. Cut off these white bits. Can you see? These white bits we don't need. Then we're just going to do what chefs do. It's not that exciting. I'm not a chef, but anyone will teach you how to cut things like you're really cool. Which is to just place the knife right here and let these knuckles guide it as you just chop, 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 chop. You can chop as fast as you want. Although one time I was trying to impress someone who's, you know, sort of romantically, and I did this and I just cut myself and I was bleeding everywhere, so it kind of backfired. But we'll see how this goes. Ready? Oh, is this sharp enough? Oh no, knives aren't that sharp. Alright, never mind, never mind. How sharp are they? Let's see. Ooh, it didn't go that well. I mean a little, but I want it finer. I want it finer. That's weird. Not the best for scrambling. Let's just go ahead and do it this way. Throw some of these in here. Right. I understand that the camera's not super close, but I think you get the idea, yeah? Just chop, 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 chop. What about this? Oh, that's a little better, huh? It's not the best, but you can kind of see what I'm doing. Aha! What now? Let's just go ahead and get the camera right. Oh, there we go. Let's just cut it. Splendid. Splendid. Alright, I was thinking about just live streaming this to Twitch, because I know people cook on Twitch sometimes, but I don't know, such a hassle. Such a hassle, all this live streaming, this, that, and the other thing. Well, it's not the live streaming itself, which is somewhat of a hassle. I just mean different ways to do it, different cameras and software and networks and things. Okay. Or you can do it this way, which is pretend live streaming, even though it's not live, but it sort of is. Okay. These eggs look good. I mean the butter. I'm going to use one of these. I think these are like the best kitchen tool. These are like one of the best things you should get if you're working in the kitchen. I think they can just do everything. I'm just going to spin this butter around. Alright. Coat everything. Alright. Let's crack some of these eggs. The tomato, I remember watching once like Gordon Ramsay make scrambled eggs. He just took like little tomatoes on the vine, dropped them in there and just kind of fried them whole. I would do that with this one, but I just want to eat it like an apple. Sometimes I'm pretty lazy when I cook. And I usually just eat the ingredients before I cook them as I'm cooking them, because I'm hungry. It's like raw broccoli, and then I make like broccoli and chicken and rice, then it's just kind of like eat the broccoli, eat the rice, eat the chicken. But this I'm just going to eat. I think I'll just enjoy it more like on the side, like an apple, whatever. This is not a well thought out breakfast, this is just what I was going to make. And I thought, might as well let it. And hours later, here we are. The video's at the max file size, it says. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. See on the clock, it's 6:17. I'm going to pause it and make another one. I mean, it says it's still recording, but I'm using open camera instead of the default one. But it gave me a little message that said it was at max file size, which I didn't think there was. So we're almost at 10 minutes. I don't know how. Oh, I know how. We stopped. So I'm just going to press pause and play again. Stitch these together. Here we go. I'm back. I don't even know if a whole second passed, to be honest with you. It says 6:15, but it was probably 6:15 when we could have been when we last left. Alright, so let's crack these eggs. I'm just going to throw them in and crack them one-handed to show off, but it's really not that hard to do. You're just going to make a mess of your hands, but I think you make a mess of your hands either way. Sometimes. I guess you wouldn't if you were cracking with two hands and you knew what you were doing. We're going to throw this sucker up too. Bring the heat to God knows what. I don't know. 4. Medium. Technically I put this in the how-to category, but it should probably be in people and blogs. Ooh, look at that fire. You can see things. Oh no. I thought the camera was picking up more than the human eye, but which it could do, I don't doubt, but that looks like it looks for me right now. Those gases burning. Okay, just rinsed my hands. These eggs are already cooking. Let's go ahead and switch this again. Sorry about that. Got it? Okay. Nothing special with scrambled eggs. I'm thinking I might make eggs another day. I don't know. Try to make an omelet. Other kinds of eggs. Best part, of course, poking the yolk. You want to see it? Let's get it close. Die. 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 Awesome. Alright. Also, if you notice, the quote of the day today by Julie Child, very fitting. I don't always draw attention to it, but today it's about eggs and butter, which is what we're doing. We can throw some more butter in there, huh? I imagine. Let's turn it down just a little and let these things go. Some people, well, you don't need me to tell you this, do you? But I'm just making conversation. Some people, eat their eggs all runny. I think that's like the way to do it, to be cool. Like if you're an egg person, taste all the egg. But I just kind of eat my scrambled eggs rubbery. I mean, I eat other kinds of eggs. I like them over medium. Poached eggs are fine, whatever, but these I want to get, I don't know, kind of rubbery. Okay, eggs cook fast. No lie about it. While these are cooking, I'm going to, let's throw some of this in. Let's throw, see, I would just, let's just put a little bit of salt. That's a lot of salt. Crack some pepper right in there. It's going swimmingly, isn't it? Okay, I'm back. It's 6:22. Oh, there's a glare there. 5, yeah, whatever. 6:22. Alright, so you may be wondering what happened. Phone ran out of space. Eat those 2 gigs up real fast. So, I went and bought another phone. But that phone was out of batteries, so I'm charging it. So I had to go borrow another phone. I had to give my mom back her laptop, so I didn't just take her phone and her laptop, so she had nothing to do. Eggs are still cooking. I tried not to mess with them too much. As you can tell, it's getting a little brown on the bottom, but I'm sure these will be fine. Let's just leave them be. Except maybe let's sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese in. Anyway, I don't know. I just feel like maybe that would be good. I don't usually, but I'm gonna now. Let's make sure everything's in focus. Good. Okay. And avocado would definitely be pretty tasty in here. These are already getting brown. Just cut today, but whatever. We could julienne up this pepper and eat it. Just gonna grab this. Get it out of here. Maybe give it a couple spanks. Spank out the seeds. There we go. These seeds. Yeah, you definitely could just kind of just get some nice peppers. I'm not gonna though. So many things. Probably not gonna add them. Anyway, okay, last thing. Where's those? I've lost the tortillas again. This reminds me. Where are they? Oh, here they are. For some reason, they're back in the fridge. Tortillas never seem tasty on their own. I don't ever eat them on my own. Who does? At least not these corn ones. I guess wheat you could. So we'll just kind of cook them up. Give them a little char, some flavor right here on the open flame. I just put this on like a 2 or 3, a low, medium. Should do. Okay, well, now that that's done, let's think. Oh, I turned off the eggs. Pretend they're warm. Keep them warm. Good, good. Burning a little bit. Your smoke gets in your eyes. This reminds me of the last time I was cooking. I keep trying to stand here to talk to you, but it's like really hot. Okay. There we go. The last time I was recording cooking, I was thinking about like making this little web series, right? Well, another series of videos, 420 ways to cook. I'm sure you can get the hint there. Because I know there's like My Drunk Kitchen, I think, on YouTube it's called. I don't really watch it, but my roommate told me about it, and my old roommate. And so I just thought it'd be interesting to try that, but with a different kind of inebriation, if you know what I mean. And you know how, like, if you ever tried cooking while under the influence of that particular substance, you get like some crazy concoctions, right? You just like mix everything in your house and your fridge, all sorts of weird, salty, sweet, savory, just crazy stuff. So I was doing that and recording it. Don't get that excited. I only have like 1 or 2 videos, and we're just kind of trying it out. And I don't know if I'll do it for sure, but I was cooking these tortillas for something, I don't know, and I just kept burning them because you happen to get kind of forgetful of the time and such when you're doing that. So I'm reminded of that. In any event, you can make as many as you please. Let's just do 2 for now because this is already, what, 4 minutes? It's like 20, almost like a half an hour. Seems like enough for a live stream that isn't live and is like full of roadblocks and difficulties. It's nice when it pops up a little. This is sort of a test, maybe. Like, I should probably speak louder so you can hear me, but whatever. Now, let's just go ahead and plate. Just using a plain old white one. We don't have to do anything too special. I think it's delicious to use salted butter. While these are still hot, you just kind of butter them up like this. Delicious, wet, buttery good. Oh, do that all day. Oop, definitely slid off. Same with this one. Good. Give it some butter. Getting all over my hands. Here we go. Delicious. Let's go ahead and take our eggs, chop them up a bit more, salt them, pepper them as you please, and dump those suckers in. Pour more in. Actually, let's just kind of spill them out. There we go. What? Maybe throw a couple of these on the side. Not the ones you want for color. A nice little tomato over here. And yeah. The avocado, I found that like just avocado and these tortillas are pretty delicious in their own with some salt. Oh, I do it, but I'm just gonna leave those. So anyway, there you have it. That is me live streaming breakfast, but not actually doing it, and I don't know. I'm gonna have one, and I will see you later. Good. I approve. All right. Till next time. This is a pretty weird video, isn't it? So amateur. That's right. It's good. It's good. It's a public diary. All right. Bye for real. All right. What is this? Wait a minute here. Oops. All right. What is this? Why is this in the video? You ask. Well, I felt bad that I gave my word that I wasn't going to edit, and then here I am editing it right now, as you can see. But I just want to confirm that I didn't add any funny business or take out any. I mean, I guess you can't really tell, but like I don't know why this is only like 1 second. Just put a little bit of salt. So long, but in any event, I just like meta too much. I just couldn't resist putting a video of me editing a video in one of my videos. Okay, and check it out. Check what I was eating for breakfast while I was editing. Oh, look familiar? Thought so. All right, bye bye for real.